Hi Cancers, I'm back with your weekly readings. Hopefully you guys didn't miss me too much. You probably didn't even notice I was gone, but I'm back in this rotation with the weeklies, so I hope you're excited. I am going to add something new as part of your readings, but we'll get there when we get there. Don't forget, this is for all my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. And I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards as like a continuation and a part 2. And then usually I go into like what's going on in the sky, the astrological energies, but I'm gonna actually post that as a separate video, usually before I post all these 12 signs. So you can always refer back to it or watch it as soon as I post it if you're interested, okay? And actually what I'm gonna start off your readings off with now is a soul message. And I just think it's like a really beautiful transition into your reading and just kind of get you like thinking, set the vibe, set the tone. And I just felt like it was time for a little change. So hope you guys enjoy it. Okay. All right, Cancers. So your soul message for this week is Mintakan. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Mintakan. And it says longing for home, belonging the original light workers. So you may already know about Mintakan, or maybe you can do like your own little research or Googling if you're interested. But basically Mintakan is a group of star seeds, soul group, who originate from the star constellation of Orion. And they're said to be the first star seeds that came down to Earth. And they have a deep connection with like nature, the waters, and one of their greatest gifts is their light and their purity of heart and seeing that light in others, because that's what they are. Okay, that's like a natural gift. So maybe some of you are part of this star constellation, and so you've always felt this sense of like home, missing home, or feeling like you don't actually belong here. Like you've adapted and gotten used to it, but really you're from like a different place. And usually, if you are here watching this or you're on my channel, there is probably something special about you. You're probably not exactly like everybody else, and that's why you feel drawn and you're here watching this right now. So you may be very well a part of the star constellation, or maybe it's something that you've been getting into or getting interested in, or maybe, just on basic surface level, you've been missing something, or missing home, or missing this feeling or this comfort that you're searching for, you're looking for, because everything here just feels kind of foreign, or it feels like it's not natural for you because maybe you're not from here, and you were just sent here for a greater purpose because of your special gift, because of this light, this love that you carry, that you have naturally and is like a natural characteristic for you. So you're meant to, you're kind of sent here on a mission, basically, but this is not your home. You've just adapted and learned how to, live with everybody else. So Mintakan, longing for home, belonging the original light workers. Okay, all right, Cancer, so let's get into your health, career, work, finances, and love, romance, dating, or relationships. Okay, all right, so Cancers, this week when it comes to your health, I think it's a week of like purging, releasing, letting go. On a physical level, maybe for my ladies out there, it can be that time of month. So you could be a little hormonal, feeling a little sensitive, emotional, mood swings up and down, but you could also just be purging and releasing like emotions in a spiritual way, or mentally you're letting go of thoughts. But I do feel like you could be actually physically like releasing things, letting go. Maybe you're sweating or trying to kind of cut off some things, or you maybe could be like physically crying, or just like trying to let go of things and shed some dead skin. And it just feels like this week your senses may be heightened. Okay, so you could be extra sensitive to things that you're touching, to things that you're seeing, things that you're hearing, that you're watching, or that you're smelling. You like may notice things a lot more. So your senses could be like really a lot more sharp, heightened. You could be a lot more intuitive or a lot more psychic and be like seeing and receiving signs, synchronicities. Maybe your dreams could be like very profound or very deep this week, and you're like, whoa, what was that? Okay, so you're shedding, you're releasing, you're letting go. So don't be surprised if you are a little bit more emotional, sensitive, or in a mood a little bit. Just be kind of gentle and kind with yourself. And if you are in that time of month, drink some tea with honey or like red raspberry leaf tea, rest as much as you can, take a nice like warm bath, go to bed early if you can, and don't overexhaust yourself or push yourself too much, because it's very important for females especially to know that you have this like 30-day cycle that usually is supposed to be connected with the moon. Okay, all right, so releasing, letting go, relax, take it easy. Don't overexhaust yourself or do more than you are able to, especially if you're kind of like, you know, overwhelmed. Okay, all right, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances for this week, it looks like you could be receiving a message for an opportunity to express or get started or work on something creative possibly, or showcase something. Like let's say maybe you're a singer or you are a creative of some sort. Maybe you get a chance to go show that, or you know, perform for someone, or be a part of some event or something. But I do feel like you could receive, or maybe you are sending out a message and expressing or engaging in something that's going to be interactive, creative, in your imagination, and how you express yourself. Okay, so you could it could be that, or you could also just be kind of expressing yourself a little bit more, building a little more courage to like do the things that you want to do and show who you really are, your character, your talents, your gifts. You could also be working with, or go to school with, or doing business with maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe this person could be younger than you, if not by age, by experience level. And they're either working with you or interested or learning from you. But I feel like this is more your energy, where you're kind of like open to things, or you're searching, or you're being more expressive. Okay, all right, or you may get a chance to like do something you've kind of been interested in, and I think it's something small. It's nothing that's like crazy or big, but it could be like a little opportunity that could maybe lead to something bigger. Okay, all right, and then when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, on your side here we have 4 of Crystals, 6 of Wands, and the King of Swords. So some of you may have Taurus, or maybe even air in your chart, like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Sorry, I feel like I had a little bit too much sage. It got a little too smoky in here or something. Okay. And then when it comes to this other side, with this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all 3, all the above. We have here the Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Wands, and the 10 of Crystals. So as far as who you could be dealing with, it could definitely be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. And if you notice here, 10 is repeated twice. So I definitely feel like there's this element of like completion, of something ending, beginning, kind of being fulfilled. This could be someone who you are already in a serious relationship with, or it's gonna get there, or you're kind of like on that path where you guys are very committed, serious, connected, you're together for a higher purpose, you're building, you're growing, you have your connection is very stable and secure, and I feel like you guys are headed towards like greatness. Okay, and if you're not already with this person or dating someone, this may be the next person that you meet, who's like definitely high level, someone who is committed, long-term, loyal, devoted, they don't mess around. And I really feel beautiful energy here. Like this person is like such a blessing, a gift from the divine, from the universe, or whatever you want to call it. And maybe how you guys meet, when you guys met, or where you guys are at right now in your relationship is very beautiful, and it just feels like the timing of everything was just right or perfect. Okay, and even if you're already with someone, it just feels like now your relationship is where it was always meant to be at. Okay, and again, if you're not, you're single, this may be someone you're going to be meeting. So the way you guys meet, how you meet, could be very like magical, could be very like, whoa, this feels like it was destiny, or like you were at the right place, the right time. This person may feel like they're like a blessing in your life, an angel, and here to kind of complete something that you were on a mission on, or already doing on your own, but now with them by your side, you're able to really fulfill this and like kind of speed everything up. Okay, so it feels like you definitely have something here worth protecting, worth fighting for, and keeping sacred. So I feel like your connection here, you guys are really building, stabilizing, and protecting this, and you're keeping it sacred. You're keeping it like you're holding on tight to this person, to this connection, because you know that this is like rare, this is special, and you don't want anything to mess this up or any outside influence, none of that stuff. And it also looks like you guys are deeply passionate about each other, and you're on the same page as far as like your passions, your motivations. You have this winner mentality. You know that you guys can like do anything you set your mind to, and this person's kind of on your side. They're like, okay, yeah, what do we need to do? Okay, let's do it. Like you guys are building, growing, and it feels like they're relating to everything that you're expressing. You guys are relating to each other in a good way, fueling each other, motivating each other, and it feels like now you're able to see through any nonsense, see through any BS, and be able to think, speak, and see clearly on what to do, what not to do, what we need to get rid of, what needs to be here, what doesn't need to be here, where we're going. It's like you have a plan now. You're very clear and very intentional on this plan, on this path, because now you guys are like as one and connected. And it feels like where you guys are heading towards is like abundance, blessings, and being so rooted and connected and strong with each other. Okay, so I feel here a very strong power couple. I feel a healthy, long-term committed relationship, and someone who's like not messing around, you know. They're about business. They're not superficial or shallow or materialistic, but they're about business, getting things done. Like, okay, let's build, let's grow together. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, they're not thinking low level thinking or like pettiness. They're like, no, let's make something of ourselves. Let's do this. And now since you're past all this surface level nonsense, you guys are really able to like take it to the next level and like skyrocket. Okay, so I definitely feel here someone who's like worth it, and you know that this is like special, this is gold, and like you're not letting anything ruin this. All right, so let's continue on and extend it to get more information, to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and follow up with your advice at the end. All right, so I'll see you guys in the extended. Link will be below, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.